Welcome back to Diary War Global, your frontline for fearless war intelligence and real-time battlefield updates. Today's report uncovers a triple blow to the Russian war machine. North Korean rocket launchers are going up in flames, Ukraine's ground drones are tearing through enemy trenches, and Russia is scrambling to launch one of its biggest naval drills in years. This isn't just another battlefield update. This is a warning to Moscow. Your outdated weapons, exposed soldiers, and oversized drills can't keep up with 21st century warfare. North Korean rocket launchers burned alive by $500 FPV drones. Russia's reliance on outdated weapons from North Korea has become a ticking time bomb, and Ukraine just lit the fuse. According to Business Insider, multiple launch rocket systems supplied by North Korea, especially the Type 75, are being systematically destroyed by Ukrainian FPV drones. In one now viral video, a Ukrainian drone races into the rear of a 12-tube Type 75 launcher, slamming into exposed munitions. Boom, fireball. 4 rockets detonated, no Russian crew in sight. Just wreckage. Another system was obliterated on July 12 when the Ukrainian National Guard dropped explosive munitions directly onto the launcher, recorded and published for the world to see. These North Korean Type 75 systems are primitive knockoffs of China's Type 63 manual, and most importantly, completely exposed. No armor, no protective containers. Every rocket sits in open air, waiting to be hit. Compare that to American HIMARS, sealed munitions, modular launchers, digitally secured. These old Soviet-style tubes, they're nothing more than targets. North Korea's arsenal, a dying dinosaur. Recent reports reveal that North Korea has shipped hundreds of outdated artillery systems to Russia, including M1991 howitzers, Type 75 rocket launchers, the allegedly modern KN-09 system. But here's the truth. Most of these weapons are Cold War fossils, built on Soviet and Chinese blueprints from the 1960s to 1980s. The same design flaws keep showing up: exposed ammo, manual loading, poor shielding, just like the infamous BM-21 Grad, and Ukrainian drone operators are exploiting those flaws ruthlessly. July storm, Russia's show of force or show of fear. As drone footage humiliates Moscow's front lines, Russia is attempting a massive naval flex called July storm. From July 23rd to 27th, the Russian Navy will deploy over 150 warships and support vessels, 10 coastal missile batteries, 950 units of military equipment, 120 aircraft, 15,000 personnel. The drills will span the Pacific, Arctic, Baltic, and Caspian seas under the command of Admiral Alexander Moiseev. But what's the point? Russia claims it's a readiness test to simulate non-standard missions, coordinate drone warfare, and test long-range precision strikes. But analysts suspect otherwise. This is a distraction, a performance, a look here, not their maneuver. As things collapse in Ukraine, even Russian naval experts admit the future lies in unmanned aerial vehicles. With President Putin's Navy doctrine through 2050 emphasizing drone-first warfare, Ukraine unleashes ground drones, total destruction in Donetsk. Meanwhile, Ukraine is rewriting ground warfare, literally. Footage released by Ukraine's main intelligence directorate reveals a new terror for Russian forces: ground-based drones packed with explosives. These remote-controlled UGVs or unmanned ground vehicles are seen delivering shell payloads into Russian trench systems, detonating on contact to decimate infantry squads, launching grenades into buildings filled with Russian troops. The result: hundreds of Russian soldiers eliminated, fortifications wiped out, chaos in the Pokrovsk and Toretsk axes of Donetsk. This is tactical ingenuity meets battlefield revenge, and it's working. Your old playbook is dead. Moscow, North Korean artillery burned on camera, naval drills, a noisy sideshow, Russian trenches breached by ground drones that cost less than a soldier's boots. Ukraine is proving that creativity, speed, and $500 drones can defeat even the most entrenched military machines. Final thought: war has changed. Russia hasn't. While Russia waves flags at sea, Ukraine is flying drone footage across global networks. While Moscow parades outdated rocket systems, Ukrainian teenagers are programming drones that can outsmart tanks. The battlefield is no longer just land, air, or sea. It's data, speed, and precision. And right now, Ukraine owns the battlefield. Thanks for watching Diary War Global. If this report gave you the edge, insight, or urgency you were looking for, hit like, subscribe, and share to spread the truth, not propaganda. This war isn't just being fought with missiles. It's fought with narratives, intelligence, and will. And we'll keep reporting it, one brutal truth at a time.
Defense's main intelligence directorate has released footage showing the activity of ground drones. According to the footage shared on the department's Telegram channel, the drones are loaded with shells and sent to the positions of the occupying Russian army. Upon reaching the target, the drones explode, resulting in the destruction of the occupying forces. In addition to carrying shells, the ground drones, equipped with grenade launchers, also target the buildings where the invaders are located. As a result of the operations of the main intelligence directorate's ground drones, hundreds of occupying Russian soldiers have been destroyed, and numerous positions have been blown up and destroyed in the directions of Toretsk and Pokrovsk cities in eastern Donetsk region.